Hello, this is not the end. Today we're going to do lesson 7, half double crochet stitch. But before we do that, we need to review. And let's see, where's my outside thread? There it is. Unravel a little bit. Let me tuck that back in because it's going to get in the way. Okay. Now, in order to start any project, you're going to have to tie your first loop. And in order to tie your first loop, you're going to have to do a knot. And that knot is the slip knot. You're going to over your finger twice. Pull this one back, this one forward, remove your finger. There's your knot. Okay, we went over that. It's got its own video, but just a reminder. I'm going to insert our hook. I'm going to tighten it up a little bit, but not too tight because you want the head of the hook to be able to go through the loop. And we're going to chain. Yarn over. Make sure it's underneath the head and pull through the loop. Yarn over. Pull through. Yarn over. Pull through. Yarn over. Pull through. Yarn over. Pull through. I'm going to do this for about 20 chains. Okay, I did my 20 chains and I made sure the chain stayed straight. Now, we also went over the slip stitch, and I believe we went over the single crochet. And we also did the magic circle. We also did the chain circle. But for right now, we're just building up to getting to the half double crochet. And you don't need the slip stitch or the single crochet in order to do the half double. And that's my kitty cat running around like a wild person. I'm going to pull yarn over and insert my hook. Don't insert it in that. I'm just going to drop down like a couple of stitches, maybe the third one. 1, 2, 3. In the top loop, you have 3 loops on. Pardon me, I had to see about my kitty cat. I don't know what's her problem is. I guess she wanted attention. She's right up under me now and she's quiet. Cats. Anyway, I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to insert into the second loop from the hook. Pull through. You're going to have 3 on the shaft. I'm going to yarn over again and pull through. That's your very first half double crochet. Yarn over. Go into the next loop. I can see where it's at. I think it's this one, but I ain't got on my glasses. I'm gonna do this one. Go down in top loop. You got 3. Pull through. Yarn over. Pull through. Now when you crocheting, the back of the stitch is always facing you. Remember that. Also, when you're chaining, you want to make sure your chains stay straight. I can make a mess. Make sure you go through all of them. There. Gotta unravel this a little bit. Caked this up the other day on one of my videos. Go down the top loop, yarn over, pull through. You got 3 on your shaft, pull through. And I'm gonna continue to do this all the way down until I have a complete row of half double crochets. Okay, I'm at the very last chain, or the very first chain, depends on which way you want to look at it. And I'm gonna yarn over. I'm gonna insert to that chain right there in that hole. Yarn over. Don't crochet in that one. And pull through. Now, if I wanted to go back down, all I need to do is chain twice, turn my work, and there we have it. That's how the half double crochet looks from the front. This is what it looks like from the back. Hope you can see that. With all this beige and the light, I hope you can see that. Okay, I want to go back down the chain. This is called working in the flat. Now I can either, let me pull this out so I can show you, try to show you. I can either go in to the back loop, the front loop, in between, and I think there's another one. Sometimes I go the very bottom one. So there's all different ways you can do a half double crochet, and it's like, it's not really a different stitch, but it's a variation on the half double crochet, just like with the single and the other stitches I'm going to show you. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a ridge, or do they call it a rib? I'm not sure about that, but I'm going to go into the back loops, and you'll see what I mean by ridge. Okay, it's a little difficult working with this one row. It wants to move around a little bit and curve, but we'll see. Okay, now the front of this row is facing us, but the back of the next row is facing us on row 2. Remember the stitch, yarn over, go down the back side, yarn over, pull through all 3. Hope you can see this. I'm trying to lean it toward me, but it's not easy because I'm having to like lean over the camera. I do have other tripods that were elevated, and if this, when I run it through, if this doesn't look right, I may have to revert to one of those, using one of those. But that's the rib, or the ridge I'm talking about. Now on the other side, it looks different. It looks more flush. I need to unravel a little bit of yarn here so I can finish the row. Now I'll be back with you when I get to the end. Okay, I've made it all the way back down on the back loops, and I'm getting ready to do the very last one, and that was the chain I did from the previous row. But if I stop right here, it's going to be short. I'll be short a stitch. So I'm going to go in here, pull through, I'm going to turn my work, chain 2, there it is, yarn over, pull through, 3, yarn over, go in the back, pull through 3, yarn over, yarn over, yarn over, insert, pull through 3, and then it's making a rib. Another one, sort of like something is sitting up on. You done do some more yarn, because it's tickling my arm. It's coming up beside me. It's say, hey, here I am. You need a little more of me. Okay. Okay, I'm getting more work completed, so it's getting easier to handle what I'm doing. Now, with the things that I have shown you thus far, you have enough information to try to make a small hat or a scarf, because you know you got to start somewhere. And when you make a scarf, that's called working in the flat. When you make an afghan, that's working in the flat. When you make a hat, if you make a beanie, if you make a toboggan, because that's what I was raised on, it was called a toboggan. That'll be your first project will be the toboggan. It'll be in the flat, but you'll see how it works. Okay, speed up a little bit as I get more. Well, I'm used to the stitch, but as you get used to it, you can speed up. Okay, I don't use the elevated finger. I don't think I ever used the elevated finger. I've always wrapped my yarn around my index finger. Sometimes it get a little annoying, but somebody should create a guard to go right there. I know I'd buy it, and if I can get the right materials, I'll make one myself. There, there, and there. Okay. That was the first row, the second, and the third. This is what it looks like if you go into that back loop. It's the opposite on the front of the stitch. And that's how you do a half double crochet. Okay, now let's go over what we've done so far. We've done a slip knot, we've done a slip stitch, we've done the single crochet, we've done the magic circle, we've done the chain circle, and today we did the half double crochet. If I haven't mentioned it, and I don't think I have, you practice those lessons. Practice those lessons and you will learn how to crochet. When I was learning, for a long time, all I knew how to do was the chain stitch. I cannot tell you how many times I would chain that yarn, take it loose, and chain it again, back and forth, back and forth. That's the only way you're going to learn, is to practice and repetition. Plus, a little determination won't hurt. If you're curious to know what materials I use for this demonstration, this is a 4-weight yarn, and this is a 5.5 Susan Bates. It's an inline hook. I kind of favor the inline hooks because that's what I was taught on. It works out pretty good, and I like this yarn. Do not forget to practice. Get a 4-weight yarn. That takes about a 5 or 5.5 millimeter hook, and practice all the lessons that I have shown you. Because the next one I do, the next lesson, will be the double crochet. And after we do that, eventually, depends on what pops up, we'll do the treble crochet. Now that's one I hardly ever use, but I'm glad to show it to you, because that'll be the end of all the basic stitches. Why I have trouble saying stitches. But anyway, with that, you have the complete arsenal of how to crochet. Everything else you see that looks all pretty and flowery and everything comes from those basic stitches. And I don't know if anybody ever told you that, but that's how you crochet. Just the basic stitches. You just do variations on them, or you just combine them in different ways and you make different stitch patterns. That's how you crochet. There. Mystery solved. Yay! I want to thank my new subscribers. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I was getting obsessed with getting a lot of subscribers, but you know what? It doesn't take that. As long as you learn from what I'm showing you, that's all I care about. So if I get a lot of subscribers, great, wonderful. I'm not trying to monetize. I'm just trying to show you how to do crochet. So I'm happy with what I have, and I'm grateful for everyone that has taken the time to come and watch my videos. Thank you very much. Remember to like and subscribe. If you've been lurking and you say, okay, this girl's crazy, she's unorthodox, she's not polished like everything else, I like that. That's cool by me. Trying to think, is there something else I need to tell you? I think I've told you pretty much everything. Yeah, I have. Okay, well, let me go on and get this into my computer so I can get it edited and put it up on YouTube. Thank you for stopping by. Keep sweet. God bless. Hugs and peace out.